Tether engaged. Returning to customer.
The fuck is wrong with you guys? There we go. 2 of them live. Utility terminal. Welcome, insert name here. We are happy to have you, your new responsibility as mechanic and custodian at insert location. It is your responsibility to ensure that your location is tidy and worked upon. Clean all surfaces, regularly maintain all machinery, restock employee break areas, maintenance of all electronic systems, keeping inventory of the location's operational item reserves, voluntary assistance of lab research as needed, maintaining thorough documentation of your for a possible successor. We know that sounds like a lot, but don't worry. Your predecessor has kept thorough documentation for your needs. Oh yeah, you can find them on the server. And then, of course, the logs have been completely gone. Okay, gas hookup. I got requested to hook up the gas line from Dr. Blossom. Got a request from Dr. Blossom to hook up the gas lines for some canisters they've mixed with heavy sedative for dispersal in the lower labs. Luckily, I've got enough experience in cleaning up all that muck that the building vents. Cool. Alright, so first day. So it's just first day. I've gotten 17 requests from the lab workers that I've had to respond to. With also managed to find time to sweep, mop, and buff this whole place. I was hoping that the employee how-to document would be would help me with some of the machines that I've never seen before in my life. But guess what? The asshole left it completely blank. Experimentation participation. Yeah, jackpot. Since I read that stupid orientation document, I've been hoping that someone had asked me to volunteer for something, and here it is. I've got to get, I get to be a taste tester for the newest Spectrum flavor. I'm heading to the lab right after I fix the clog in the showers. How exciting. Well, cool. How about that shit? Sleepy time. So they're dead. What the fuck? Now where do I go? Oh, I get it. I go back where I came from. Nope, number go bigger. I want to go where number goes smaller. Okay. Yeah, go back where I came from. That is the answer. Hello, thing I missed. Huh. Well, find my way back up now. Surprised my detective gun hasn't gone off at all. Is that it? Nope, going in circles again. Don't know how I did that.
Just doing the... Oh my law. It's you. Wait. What do you think you are?
What was that? Boss, we gotta move.
Fuck.
Dr. Blossom was a horrible person, but she was gonna cooperate with you. Somebody wanted to keep her quiet.
Got her keypad. I'm definitely gonna use my fancy detective gun to solve this problem. Are you kidding me?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Confirmation of discrepancy confirmed. This person is most definitely dead. But recently, they were still alive.
You're sure you sure heard gunshots earlier, yet this victim's loss let's see. You're sure you heard gunshots earlier, yet this victim's loss of blood is oddly minimal. After much thought, you're unable to deduce further details. Search the immediate area. Although you distinctly remember hearing gunshots over the intercom, you don't see any bullet casings. I remember that shit. Whoever Dr. Blossom confronted over the intercom, they dispatched her and all of her 4 scientists without much resistance. Means they were well trained and some kind of sharpshooter or adventurer.
Would you like Sam to tidy up this area? Waiting for confirmation command. Confirmation command not received.
Let's see. 5 kills in and out before we could catch a glimpse of the culprit. I'd expect more blood. Strange. I heard gunshots over the intercom, but I don't see any casings. Bah.
Yeah, me neither. And that gunfire didn't sound like a plasma rifle.
Thank you, Wall Felix.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The organic matter that comprises this lab worker died at a similar time and of similar circumstance as the other corpses already scanned.
How about that? Someone... Huh. Something down there. Cruises. Pick up precision spectrum monographic monolens. Okay. And an outfit. Huh.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Is it her? Where is it? I hear it, I just don't see it. Oh, it's this dead guy.
The organic matter that comprises this lab worker died at a similar time and of similar circumstance as the other corpses already scanned.
Huh. View download confirmation messages. Apologies for the late notice, but Miss Bellamy has requested a tour of the facility while she is visiting Eridinos as Halcyon Helen. Please prepare for her arrival in the morning. Let's see. Note to self. Well, Leora, you did it again. At long last, you located a bottle of Spectrum Black hidden in the crevice of a musty shelf space in storage warehouse last night. That much closer to finally getting the Spectrum Gatling to work. And what happened? You got all the way back to the water tower before running into a group of primals already diverting? Diverting themselves with fruit of the fermented variety. One blackout later, and here you are, covered in primal vomit without Spectrum Black. Get it together. Here we go. What in blessed corporate law is all the commotion down there? Okay, yeah, whatever. I've seen this one. Ooh. Hello, parasite findings. Alright, so, here we go. Serving the Rizzo's family. Lab terminal. Tests involving the parasite Iridium gigaseus, okay, cordially dubbed slugs, have produced astounding results. Even when compared against our most promising methods of producing a brain chemical dependency, the pheromone of the Iridium gigaseus secretes produce dopamine more effectively than anything on record. Further tests will continue researching how much the compound we can introduce into a test subject and observe the effects. Despite our less than ideal presentation to administration, the product impressed for two main reasons. As mentioned before, the product would produce the boozy feel-good stimulus that like no other, but more importantly, the pheromone's makeup is completely unique, which means that there are no regulations surrounding its classification. The idea of a completely addictive product with zero laws surrounding it would certainly justify any means. That's fucked. Okay, so the parasites are probably what the new Spectrum vodka is made out of. Error files detailed. Lab available files. Cool. Error files detected. Back to the root menu. View download confirm files. That was it. Yeah, just hack the files and then yeah. We should still use the amplifier to find additional clues, however. Alright, file, error file deleted, was successfully downloaded to external data cartridge.
We gotta hunt this killer down, boss. They're not gonna stop until we do.
Yep.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Body heat readings indicate that the culprit was just here, mere moments earlier in the timeline.
You gauge that the vent is probably supposed to be gaping open, but beyond that, it's difficult to tell if someone used it to enter the lab. Seems daring either way. Fun and a little scary, like a character in a serial adventure might do. There's a cut wire in the box. Someone wanted the power cut to something, but not quite sure. Is there something else in here worth scanning? Oh well. We have yet another murder on our hands. What is this? Collect 8 variants of Spectrum vodka and you unlock the Spectrum gun. Alright. My journal saying to do. Purple berry. Cool. We'll go visit Hathaway on our way out.
Attention all personnel. Unscheduled pollinization cycle is about to commence. Please evacuate the orchards at this time. Releasing the waspitos for pollinization.
Okay, we're gonna pause for a second there. And I'm just gonna think a minute. Probably eat, you know, just make my character just a bit tougher for the potentially running into. Knowing us, we're probably gonna accidentally walk head first into those damn things. So let's go eat some mock apples. Since we just took a bunch.
Cycle is now in progress.
I don't really know what a waspito is, but I think we're about to get educated in a hurry.
Timeline discrepancy detected near.
Here they come!
Oh, here we go. Wait, no. Oh, there you go, hard like script. Where are those damn things?
Trapped in a space with one or more waspitos, try standing still. Just kidding.
Timeline discrepancy
You
detected
died
nearby.
long before a waspito grew tired of stinging you.
Alright, there we go.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Hey! Underground fuckery. Cool. Yields 0.33%. The new fertilizer imported from Edgewater is working wonders. Question the Rizzo's intern. Hello. Last users. Summers Anna, occupation intern. Activity, automechanical targeting reset success. User recording, finally, you darn thing. Now how do I... Activating external requirements, starts failed. User recording, oh come on, work with me here. Primal, let's see, Exterminator automechanicals targeting priority primals. Failed. Invalid parameter. User user expletive deleted. Expletive detected deleted. This thing fuck this thing. I'll figure it out later. Audio activity. No priority set 10 minutes. Auto default setting all. Okay, so that's why those things were shooting people. Wow, that's a lot. Things looking damn fine for Sandra Cullen. Alright, so Sandra Cullen moved from Terra 2 to come here. Things seem nice. P. Cullen, so... That was Sandra Cullen. This is P. Cullen. 2 bits deducted from my wage. Well, Sandra bit the big one. Oh, Sandra's dead. Company policy, due to our marriage contract, I've got to take her position now. Something about this discouraging the workers dying. Okay, well, wish I stayed on Terra too. Some jerks. 2 bits deducted for users' wages. Opening log. Strange today. Left the shack to find a fellow I'd never seen before standing out front, his hands deep in his pockets, and was looking at me with an odd, hungry kind of expression. He said he was either a slug or worked for one, which caused me no amount of confusion. Didn't have time for clarification because he immediately started asking me for donations to keep the orchard running. First time I'd seen a con man try to convince a shopkeeper that he's actually the one minding the store. Hardly keeps saying, but I could take my claw rake and chase him off. Okay, cool. Oh, we got some details. How about that shit? Oh, how about that? And we got another. We got an optional thing to discover. So there's a person, and then there's the place I want to be. But I want to talk to that person first. So here we go. We're gonna go question a motherfucking intern. Don't want to fall off the sides. We all need to head in this direction. As long as number go down.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Well, good for her. Hello, intern. What the fuck was that? Oh, it's them damn wasps, whatever.
Someone needs to get to hive control to shut down the swarms.
Invasive contaminant detected. Industrial stay.
Boss, did you see that?
I did. It was cool. Now fucking talk to me, intern.
Someone needs to get to hive control to shut down the swarms.
I don't care. So you really want to talk to me till
Someone needs to get to hive control to shut down.
Fine. Fuck is hive control?
Heads up!
Where the fuck is hive control? There's hive control. Okay, got you. blind? Why am I blind?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh, how about that shit? Ooh, a knife. Please, I seize it. It's scan. Scan the chemical makeup of multi-tool.
Tool is comprised of 99% plastic, 0.5% steel, and 0.5% carbonated sugary beverage. Trace amounts of kerosene, alcohol, hydrazine, and liquid hydrogen also detected.
The nails aren't all well set, making it simple enough to wiggle free. As the panel falls free, you notice it hiding a slug logo.
Awaiting response from customer.
There's some foreign substance on the tool. This thing didn't originate from the orchard. It's likely whoever released the mosquitoes was a slug employee. I figured it out. The person who set the trap was Rizzo himself. Hate to say it, but I don't think we learned a whole lot about where this thing originated from.
From high-pressure acid cannons to weapons-grade steel wool, every SAM unit comes equipped with the right tools for the job.
Or maybe they were close to somebody who was a slug employee.
Well, good to know. Where's the computer? Yeah. Cool. Colonization side cancelled. Recalling wasps to the hive. Okay, cool. Alright, warning. This system has been illegally accessed by person or persons not employed by Rizzo's Corporation. Brute force to trigger such an unscheduled pollination cycle was used to override the device's protocols. Protected records. Okay, cool. Messages. Real funny. M. Chen to H. Larson. Hilda. Generally, when two co-workers get blasted out of their minds on Spectrum vodka, one of them makes a joke about how wild it would be if someone put wasps and mosquitoes together. He doesn't wake up the next day with a promotion and get a couple 100,000 rabid insects on his back porch. I can't appreciate a good joke as much as the next guy, but I got the message earlier today about making sure I increase quarterly yields, and it wasn't from you. If you wanted to, I don't know, bail me out sooner rather than later, I'd be most obliged. Bail me out. Hilda, I'll put it bluntly. This place is one bad key press away from a total disaster. Earlier today, I accidentally selected the begin pollination cycle function on this terminal. The cycle just activated. No password protection, no confirmation of messaging, nothing. As it so happens, there is a scheduled tour making its way through the orchards at the moment. Somehow that idiot groundskeeper exterminator mechanicals got activated, giving the mosquitoes something to sting that wasn't the tour group. Those people barely got away with their lives, and I don't think we'll be lucky next time. My supervisor has apparently scheduled me for some kind of standard mechanical treatment, but I came back better and have a message for you apologizing and not responding for my messages and containing an immediate transfer to somewhere that isn't here. I've had enough. So, apology. Hilda, I reread my I read my last message to you and feel I owe you the deepest and most heartfelt apology. I have been such an entitled bore since I received this promotion. In reality, I should have been thanking you. To oversee the day-to-day coming and going of creatures as majestic as these mosquitoes is a great honor. Congratulations your promotion, by the way. I would have thought I'd be mad, especially considering how central my waspitos were to your new promotion. But since the treatment, I found it difficult to stay mad at anything. I hope you enjoy Byzantium. Ah, well, she has a slug in her neck. Cool. Thank you for watching to the end of this video. I am Zeke Fowler. I operate Cosmic_Rejects, a gaming channel on YouTube where I post archived content. Zeke Rambles on YouTube, my review channel where I review pop culture, and Zeke Cosmic Rejects, my Twitch channel, where I record the games, which will later be chopped up, edited, and archived onto the YouTube channel, Cosmic Rejects. Here's their schedules going forward.